Thank you for not sending me away, Uncle Ethan. I didn't want to go to boarding school.
I don't want you going anywhere either.
How nice. Oh, I'm so glad Mr. Winthrop changed his mind, too, sweetheart. I was just getting to know you.
Seems like we're great friends already.
Yeah. I knew your father would always do what's best for you.
Maybe you should give up your plans of a life with Ethan altogether. Because you will never be able to compete with Teresa Spirit. Ever.
Ethan, we spoke about this in great detail, remember?
I know we did.
You know, little Ethan, we really only want what's best for you. And a very, very good doctor thinks that going to boarding school will open up a whole new world of opportunities for you. And you agreed with him and me.
Quite I know, but that was then and this is now. And I didn't realize how unhappy it was going to make him. I'm not sure it's the right thing to do anymore.
Hi. Sorry to interrupt, but has anyone seen Luis?
I saw Luis rushing out of here earlier.
Well, where did he go?
Went to the hospital. He didn't say why.
He didn't say a word to me.
Well, Fancy, frankly, he seemed pretty upset about something.
I'll bet I know why. Okay, thanks.
Hey, Fancy. Thanks for the new chemistry set that you bought me.
Oh, I'm glad you like it. They're hard to find nowadays, but I remember how much my brother Fox liked his. Anyway, bye all.
Hey, be careful with that chemistry set, okay? If I recall, Fox, he blew up the gardening shed and almost burned down the stables.
That's funny.
It's funny, but it's not. What if some horses had been hurt, right?
All right, I'll be careful. I'll go get it right now.
Ethan, look.
Gwen, I think you've said enough.
Look, I know that you are going to do the right thing. Because I know you love little Ethan just like I do.
Don't make me gag.
And besides, we don't need to make this decision right now. We can think about it, and then we can do what the psychologist advised.
I don't know.
Okay. So, little Ethan, that is quite a chemistry set. I mean, Fancy went all out.
It's all right.
You know what? They have a pretty amazing chem lab at the boarding school, and lots of really famous scientists went there when they were young. It's kind of cool.
I already know a lot about chemistry.
Well, you know, they have a pool and a lake there. You might really like it. Okay, we can just talk about that later. Whew, my goodness, there's so many little tubes here. What is that one?
Poison.
Oh.
Oh. You really like that thing, don't you?
Yeah, it's amazing. Watch this.
Wow. That's pretty impressive.
You can do a lot with it.
Sweetheart, I hope you're not worrying about all that talk about boarding school.
No.
Well, I can kind of tell that you are. And I just want you to listen to me, okay? Your grandmother and I will not let that happen. I promise.
Why does Gwen hate me?
She doesn't hate you. You just make her nervous, you know? She's selfish, and she wants your daddy all to herself. I'm going to go talk to Ethan right now, actually. So, you going to be okay?
Yeah. I'll just stay here and play with this.
Not by yourself, okay? Put it away.
All right.
I love you.
Gwen wanted to surprise me by sending me away. Maybe I can come up with a surprise for her.
I could soak in here all day. Is someone there? Is someone there? Is that little Ethan? Oh, I'm gonna call him little pervert from now on. Should have totally locked the door. Well, whatever.
Poor Gwen. She gets out of that bathtub. I bet she'll feel really blue.
Pilar, why did you just say that I'm little Ethan's father?
The adoption, Ethan, when it's finalized, you will be his father.
Oh.
Besides, you've been more of a father to little Ethan than Julian ever was.
I think he tries sometimes. It's just that little Ethan came along too late in his life.
Look, Ethan, as his father, you're going to have to protect him. So you need to keep him here in Harmony where you can watch over him.
Well, I don't know. I mean, you should have heard this psychologist.
This psychologist, did he meet my grandson?
No.
Well, then I rest my case. He doesn't even know the boy that we're talking about. He's never met him. I'm telling you, Ethan, if you send him away to boarding school, it's going to be traumatic. It's such a cruel thing to do, and you heard the boy. He doesn't want to go.
Mr. Winthrop, obviously you know little Ethan best. I'm not a psychologist. So why don't you just trust your heart? I mean, trusting your heart is always the right thing to do.
Ethan, I'm sorry to keep harping, but you need to decide.
I know. Oh, God. All right. All right. I've decided.
What are you going to do? Are you going to send little Ethan away?
Or are you going to keep him here at home where he belongs?
Now, believe me, I know Gwen's heart is in the right place, but I am not going to give in. I'm not going to send little Ethan to boarding school, no matter what that psychologist says, okay?
Oh, that's a very wise decision, Mr. Winthrop.
Thank you, Ethan. You've made me very happy.
Thanks, Dad.
You know, little Ethan might decide later on that he wants to go to boarding school on his own instead of normal high school. I mean, I didn't like it when I was his age, but when I became a teenager... That's Gwen. What's going on?
The mad scientist strikes again.
Well, what could be wrong? Look at me.
Oh, my God.
What happened to you?
Help me, Papa Smurf, help me. I better get out of here.
What happened to me? Oh, I'll tell you what happened to me. Little Ethan happened to me. I'll tell you what, that kid, he's going to school in Siberia.
Oh.